Okay. So this is like the 800th time I tried recording this. The general idea is I want to talk about experiments that I have been running for the past 3 weeks. And just ground it by a little bit of my thinking about modern attention. Basically, life cycles of media, content, memes, yada, yada, yada. Um, I'm mostly talking about new media, basically like video content that is kind of circulated through these weird ass social media platforms, YouTube, Insta, Snap, etc. Because I am interested in having my own content vertical that perhaps, not perhaps, that makes cash dollars and delivers value to people, yada, yada, yada. So the experiments that I've been running, well, basically when I broke it down to myself in the bathtub, there's the process of making content, and there's the process of distributing, and then there's the reality of resources, right? And then there's leveraging technology, which the dream is to, well, that looks like shit. Technology. The dream is to leverage technology to make better things for less resources and also distribute things more successfully via technology. So I built a graphics, audiovisual multimedia prototyping tool called KISS, and that is the thing that's recording this weird ass handwriting and the process of displaying the weird ass handwriting. And as you can see, it's a little shitty, and we get by calling it a prototype. So yeah, the past 3 weeks I have been working on audiovisual prototypes, mostly driven by like exp- expository, tutorially tone, talking into interactive systems that respond to my audio, just to see how it engages the modern attention. Um, there are a couple little, like maybe 10 to 15-second things that I produced that I think are worth carrying on with me, but mostly the impetus to make things daily was mainly used as a device for me to like actually take both sides of the experiment more seriously, which is to say, like, finishing prototypes so I can record it, and then having ideas to record, which is to say, like, I really wanted to emphasize the deadline over the quality, because I feel like once uh, once I create a very clean ergonomic experience to crank out uh, a video, even if the video is, relative garbage, eventually the heap of garbage ignites through the consistency of periodically uploading and transforms into an artistic cathedral. I think that's how creativity works. That's what I tell myself. That's what I've been doing for the past 3 weeks. I think I want to do one state of the meta a week. if not more, where I kind of go into a little bit of talking about um, basically the distribution crisis, because I think it's like really interesting to study the modern engagement of your ho hum person pulling out their cell phone, scrolling through a feed, seeing your little thumbnail, and like how you have like 800 milliseconds or something to get their attention. If it auto plays, if it doesn't, then basically like it's just the thumbnail. I think another thing that I find super interesting, I kind of noticed this first on Instagram because it's getting critical mass attention now, but that whole thing, like the whole trick where people have bots that follow you, so you look back and like you're more likely to click a link on their bio because they interacted or left a comment. And like, what is that? That's like a 600 millisecond window, and I think it's super interesting to study that and taking the brutal truths of those pivotal points and strategizing against it. That's one thing I want to talk about, distribution. Another thing is just like overall the science and art of attention spans. I think attention spans and cinematography are fucking fascinating as shit. And I'd love to like get into like nitty gritty behavioral analysis and integrating that with interactive systems. And then, yeah, and then just basically talking about how I built the tools. Those are all things that I can talk about. And I think I'm going to start by doing maybe one a week and eventually get it where I can kind of try to use this tool to live stream, because that's a domain I'm super curious about. So yeah, this is the first, and as all first things are in creative processes, ultimately the worst, probably. This thing will be more engaging for the outside world as I continue to figure out how to do that. But for now, this is pretty much for me. And if another person just so happens to watch this, you probably think a lot like me, and we should talk. And you should tell me what you think of the stuff I just said. So yeah, have a good one. Take care. Bye bye.